Jeff fue una de las primeras personas creo que la primera persona que yo oí hablar sobre transformación digital. Y para mí es un placer tenerlo acá porque sí fue una de las personas que nos empezó a abrir los ojos de qué era y como que se nos empezara a quitar el miedo. Y por eso ahora a ustedes les toca sufrirnos un poco presionándolos con transformación digital porque fue una cosa que asumimos como una tarea que teníamos que ser parte de. Jeff, I was telling them that you were one of the first person that I hear talking about digital transformation, and that for me and for my team, it's a pleasure to have you here to talk about this.
Well, thank you for that, Manuel. It's a pleasure to be here. This is an interesting discussion, digital transformation. And for me to come up and talk for even 3 to 5 minutes about it, it was really difficult to make a decision about which topic, which part of digital transformation to share with you. And after thinking about it, I thought, and really on my flight down here, the thought came to mind is, do we all know that we're already in digital transformation? In our personal lives, we're already in digital transformation. It already happened. It's not 5 years out. It's not 10 years out. It's something that's happening right now, and we're all living in it, whether we choose to understand it or not. You know, if we have a cellular phone, we're participating in digital transformation. We're getting new information to us at a rate of speed that we never got before. The phone understands where we've been. When I get up in the morning, it knows I'm going to work. It tells me my drive time and what traffic will look like. Digital transformation. An example of it, right? Did you need to translate any of that, or you want me to keep going?
I will prefer that we do a little bit of translation and then you come back.
Please.
Leandro?
Sí, no, lo que comentaba Jeff un poco es gracias, Manuel Francisco, ¿no?
Estuvo bien la...
Lo que comentaba Jeff un poco era que, pensando en su vuelo hacia aquí, de cómo hablar un poco sobre transformación digital, él quería comenzar trayéndolo un poco a la realidad de todos ustedes. Y hoy, como yo les comentaba también en la plenaria, estamos todos expuestos a lo que llamamos transformación digital. Y estamos expuestos vía cosas simples que hacemos todos los días. Utilizar nuestro teléfono o hacer una búsqueda en Internet. Lo que pasa por detrás es parte de la transformación digital. La transformación digital no es algo lejano que está de acá 5 años, de acá 10 años, sino que ya está con nosotros. Y uno de los ejemplos que daba Jeff era sobre la capacidad de las cosas como el teléfono, o como Alexa, o como otros, de contarnos a la mañana apenas nos levantamos cómo está el tráfico de nuestra casa al trabajo, porque hay algo detrás que tiene que ver con inteligencia artificial, que tiene que ver con machine learning, que tiene que ver últimamente con transformación digital, que sabe dónde vivo, que sabe que soy yo, que sabe dónde trabajo, que sabe que hoy voy a ir al trabajo y que me tienen que informar de cómo está el tráfico porque sabe que voy a manejar.
Thanks, Leo. So, one of the thoughts that came to mind is I wear a sensor. I personally wear a sensor every day. It's my watch. It's made by a company called Fitbit. And it's a sensor that I've chosen to wear that monitors how well I sleep. I can keep track of what I eat. I can keep track of how well I perform through exercise. And now that I've been wearing it for a couple of years, in the cloud somewhere is years of data about my body. And I can see the patterns and trends of how well my body performs under different circumstances like sleep and eating and different kinds of exercise. And it allows me to make a better decision about today or about tomorrow. The data that I have lets me see what I'm doing and can I do something better for the future, right? But I'm only one person looking at one set of data. I'm a device in this case. But I'm also a sensor that's part of a larger ecosystem of an entire network. And all that data is available for the group to be analyzed to see how well human beings are being in their healthy behaviors. And that data helps companies like healthcare providers make decisions about plans or benefit packages or different things to reduce premiums or things to offer to help people not go to the doctor as much. And I find that interesting. And before I draw a correlation to GIS, would you like to translate, Boom Boom?
Yes, I'll do it this time. Entonces, voy a traducir, Francisco.
My turn?
No. El otro ejemplo que estaba dando Jeff, que algo tan simple como los relojes inteligentes o el Fitbit o el iWatch, que a simple vista es algo que rastrea lo que estamos haciendo, pero la realidad es que está capturando un montón de información sobre la performance de nuestro cuerpo en diferentes situaciones. La están mandando a un ambiente que muy probablemente sea un ambiente cloud con inteligencia que luego de 2 o 3 años de capturar esta información le dan información a la persona sobre cómo funciona su cuerpo en diferentes condiciones. Y les permite tomar decisiones sobre qué hacer mañana o cómo prepararse para mañana o pasado en base a esa información. Ese es un aspecto. El otro aspecto es que esa información personal está siendo aunada o está en conjunto con información de muchas otras personas. Y eso permite obtener otra gran cantidad de conclusiones. Particularmente esa información que es anonimizada, no tiene nombre y apellido, pero es altamente significante, influencia directamente las decisiones que toman empresas de salud, por ejemplo. ¿Qué tipos de programas ofrecer? O a empresas cualquiera de entender tendencias que permiten adaptar programas dentro de las compañías para servir mejor a sus empleados y a sus constituyentes.
Thanks, Leo. And so in the world of business or government, sensors will continually be added to devices in the field, streetlights or roads or meter points or cars or businesses or what have you. And those devices will be, like me, broadcasting their health, their information, which will be stored somewhere and analyzed. And people will be able to see how well that streetlight is doing, or what, and maybe ask that streetlight questions, how you doing, right? You can interact with it. But also they'll be able to see their whole city, or they'll be able to see their whole business and see how healthy it is. Is the business becoming more healthy in this area or that area, based upon their metrics and their KPIs? I have KPIs on how many hours of sleep I want, how many miles I want to run a week, like that. And those KPIs are then registered. And they'll be able to see that business in whole, or be able to see devices singularly and make better decisions. Basically to see if their business is healthy, like people, right? And I think that's what it presents us as opportunity. And I'll pause there. Did you want to say more?
Yeah. So, si llevamos este paralelo sobre el sensor en el cuerpo humano, el sensor humano a lo que son las organizaciones hoy, estamos moviéndonos hacia la sensorización de prácticamente todo. Lo comentábamos también en la plenaria de decir, estamos capturando datos de todo lo que está pasando. Y eso nos permite tener una noción de qué está pasando, por ejemplo, con nuestra red de caminos o con nuestros elementos para cuidar o para controlar el tráfico. Y podemos tener una visión general como municipalidad o como organización de lo que está pasando. Podemos tener una visión general o podemos tener visiones de algún área en particular o de un sensor en particular sobre la salud del sistema completo. Entonces, le voy a hacer una pregunta a Jeff, so I'm going to make you a question, and it is, so right now what you express is how the opportunity of how blind are we as an organization and how much this information is allowing us to see. Mm-hmm. And what do you think the geographic components plays into that? I think you were starting to say that.
Yeah, no, it's a very good question, Leo. And so I've been at Esri now for just about 25 years. And prior to that, I managed a GIS consulting team out in Denver, Colorado. So it's been a big part of my life, this thing called GIS. And I can't help but think that what's happening now is really our greatest opportunity. We had opportunities before to be the stewards of data, to build data models and applications, right? And this data that's happening now, the sensor data, the real-time data, will only make pure logical sense if understood in the context of geography. I mean, we all know, I think, in this room that most information is somehow referenced to the surface of this earth. We'll provide the fabric that sews that data together, that provides the analytics and the visualization and the mobility deployment to ultimately build more sustainable cities and government utilities and et cetera. I think we'll become the most visible technology that people will see if we choose to engage. If we choose to engage in our own organization. That's the challenge. We will all experience digital transformation in our personal life. I don't know if all of us will make the conscious decision to enable digital transformation geographically in our organizations, because so much will want to be done the same way it's been done. Does that make sense, Leo?
Yes, absolutely. So, lo que le pregunté a Jeff es, dentro de esta transformación digital donde estamos sensorizando todo y hoy nos estamos dando un poco cuenta de los ciegas que están las organizaciones en cuanto a ver su actividad desde el punto de vista geográfico, y hoy pueden ver, ¿verdad? Hoy tienen la posibilidad, o van a tener la posibilidad muy rápidamente de ver lo que está pasando, de seguir los carros, de seguir el estado de los caminos. Y lo que comentaba Jeff es que dentro de su carrera con GIS, que lleva ya casi 2 décadas, él percibe que GIS o GIS es la tecnología que tiene la mayor oportunidad desde el punto de vista de la transformación digital, porque es la que un poco enhebra o aúna toda esa información y le da visibilidad. Permite tener una idea geográfica muy clara de lo que está sucediendo. So I think we can talk about this the whole day. But unfortunately, we gotta.
Yeah, we have to
That's
move
fine.
on. Sorry
We
about
should
that.
probably close. In closing, I would just like
what
to.
What would you say to close?
Well, first, I would like to say thank you. Thank you for coming here. It's an honor to be here with you today. And second is, don't let digital transformation scare you. It's not a scary thing. It is something will happen regardless. What we need to be thinking about is how can we reposition our organizations, our geospatial organizations, to be the front leader to enable digital transformation through visualization and analytics and presentation. And we can do that through both some near-term activities and also over the next couple of years. And work as a community to discuss that and share ideas and leverage the team here. And I think you'll find yourself soon to the forefront of your companies. So thank you very much.
Bueno, para que...
Thank you, Jeff. Good job.
Yeah, thank you.